Do you remember this product, which is we showed it to you about 2 years ago, which is the Guardian 240X? Today we're going to show you the replacement product. Yep, when it light up, the whole thing actually is like a fireball, and the brightness achieved from this new product is actually more than double than the Guardian 240X. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Just now you saw the first clip on the new Guardian, the 480X, and you can see the brightness or the lumen is more than double than the predecessor. Yeah. What I have with me, this is the predecessor. I'm just gonna tell you a bit story about how we upgrade from the 240X to the 480X. Yeah. First thing that you guys know, this product was actually launched about 2 years ago. It became very hot seller, and it's doing very well around the world. There is good and bad of this product. Of course, for us, it's always we always appreciate and highly value the customer feedback. Even that we create very good products, we still need to listen to the feedback from the customer. Yeah. So I think the first thing about the Guardian 240X, the feedback is always the first thing the customer contacted us when they purchase the product is actually they always ask the setting, the lux, the time, and this kind of thing. And most of the time, they will find out it's very hard. Fail to understand actually what is the lux purpose of the sensor. In fact, actually, just to share a bit, the lux and the timer, especially the lux, is always designed based on the old school kind of security floodlight. Yeah. If you go back for the old school, let's say before the solar power one, a normal grid type power or normal using the grid electricity kind of power, they always have the lux. Yeah. During that time, they probably the sensor technology, the daylight sensor and the motion sensor technology is not that advanced during that time, and most of the time the sensor light was powered by a halogen light. Yeah, so those are the old school thing, whereby they need to put in the lux and the time. For us, when we design this product, we put this in is so that you give the customer the confidence about it. But today's the sensor technology, whether it's a daylight sensor or whether it's a motion sensor, things already become very advanced, and you do not need to do the setting. So what the first thing that we do is actually we take away with that sensor. Yeah. And second thing also, again, this is the old school. This kind of sensor, it look huge, it look big, but most of the time people thought that this could be bigger sensor and the sensor range or the performance will be good. But in fact, this is not true. Like in my many video I have explained, in fact actually sometimes it's about the lens, of the sensor, that how you design, it will have a better, more responsive or longer range. Yeah. But this kind of design of sensor lens, we consider is already outdated, and that's why we decided to retire it. So basically what we'll do is actually we feel this is the old school, the thing of the past, so that the whole section of this we're gonna just of course previously we put a battery here and with the on-off switch and things like that. We feel this is no longer required. So that's why we decided to take this part, just throw it away. Yeah. So I'm going to remove this part. then when you know, come to the thing that we think that is still good and we feel that is still needed, so that we keep the part. Yeah. So now I'm going to show you. I'm just going to put this guy somewhere here. The new generations of the 4X0X, the Guardian. Yeah. What basically is we take this guy, all right, to make into this guy. But of course, this time we make into a white color. Yeah, to follow our style. You guys know us well, and you will find out that we always like white color, yeah. And we will use back the our iconic U bracelet. Some of you will love it. Some of you don't understand it. Maybe understand how to use it. You guys get confused, yeah. Basically, if you know how to use it, this U bracelet, you will find that it's very easy to do mounting, yeah. Even that you can put a double side tap here and you mount the thing, yeah. So we will use this as the U bracelet, and this time around also we did not upgrade the LED number. It will still remain at 64 LED, but what we does is we update the LED. The LED now become a bit more efficient, so that's why with the remaining same 64 unit of LED, the lumen can be almost double. There are two reasons why it can be double. The first reason is because almost 2 years, from the 240X to the 4X0X is about 2 years. In the 2 years time, you will see that the LED have improved roughly about 30%. I would not say double, it's about 30%. But what we do more is on the control circuit. Yeah, the previous design, the maximum power from the control circuit is only able to give you roughly about 3 watt. Yeah, but this time around, our control circuit can almost punch up almost a double. You have seen the Guardian 5X0X, that small unit, it can punch up about 700 lumen. It's the same concept that we apply in here. So basically this guy roughly punch up more than 600 lumen. Yeah. So we do not need more LED because we find out also one thing, with 600 lumen you actually can't notice the difference whether it's 600, 700, 900 or 1000 lumen. Is because our human eyes is already come to a point you can't differentiate it because it's gonna blind you. Yeah, that's the first thing. Second thing is we always believe it's not about how bright or how the lumen is on the LED. It's about how far you can shoot as well. Yeah. So with the design of the new refractor, now it's in silver color, and our lenses on the SMD LED, like this LED inside there, you will see that there is, although it's an SMD, but it still has a very tiny lens on each LED. That will enable a 60-degree, okay, try to shoot it very far. So we believe is if you provide enough lenses, the technology of lenses and focuses, you will have a very good effect, or make sure the light can travel to the location or to the distance that you want, and that is also as important as your power of your LED. Yeah? Of course, you need a very efficient kind of LED, but of course you do not just stop there. You also need to enhance the lenses so that you can shoot far. Because this is as a security floodlight, basically you need to shoot far, you need to shoot a bit wide angle. Yeah? So we roughly choose this guy as roughly about 60 degrees. Yeah? But we do not make it to 120 degrees like the other guys did, our competitor did, is because we do not want it to be too wide. At the end of the day, it's not focused at the point. Yeah? So we feel that we tested this, and it's been from the experience that from the first generation, we find out this is good enough, especially is just to focus on a specific target area. Yeah? And then of course we also move the power switch, like I mentioned. We do not want to make it so complicated with the on-off switch, the lux, the timer, yeah, 3 buttons here, and most of the time you guys get very confused what to use. Okay, this time we make it very simple. What we have here is just one power switch, alright, one power switch here. And on top of here we have a simple lever. The first is off, then it's a green, G stands for green, B stands for blue, and the R stands for red. Basically it will tell you how long it is based on the color. For instance, if you press one time, it will be a green color. Basically it's a 20-second setting, yeah. Then you press another time, it's going to be blue color, it's going to be 60-second setting. And let's say the last one you press as a red color LED, that basically is 3 minutes or 180 seconds, yeah. So basically we make it simple. You do not need to worry about the lux, you know, the time. All this is just one press with the color. LED will tell you what is the setting, yeah. So, and then we, as you some of you probably will ask, what happened to the lux and things like that. Of course, we use this guy. You have seen this on the 580X. You also know that this guy actually is designed based on the industrial grade solar street light. Very high-end sensor control. Yeah. This guy will take care basically the lux, everything, the daylight sensor, as well as the motion and detection. Yeah. I do not want to, you know, talk too much about on this guy, because if you follow back some of our product, you will find that this motion sensor is one of the best in the market right now. Is because the detection range is more than 10 meter, yeah, more than 10 meter, and then of course the adjustable, and then the best thing about this guy and compared to this guy is this guy needs to, you know, you have a limitation. When you mount this on the wall, you have a limitation, okay? That's about it. I would say that it's more like about 120 degrees. That's about it. You can't move your sensor around. Yeah, but maybe some old school, they will still want to have this because sometimes it's the mindset kind of thing. It's not easy to change. But once you get used to it, once you understand our concept of using sensor, you'll probably understand this guy standalone is much flexible. And then you also can get extension for the sensor cable. Basically, let's say if you find out the stock is roughly about 1 meter, it's still not long enough. You can have extension, let's say for 3 meter plug in, and you can move the sensor on any area. You can mount it vertically, you can mount it horizontally, and at the end of the day, you can mount it at the very strategic area. Basically, you just need to plug in at the back here. Alright. So, like I say again, the light and the sensor, you can be more flexible now this time compared to last time. Last time it uses like about like this. Now this time, you can be very far away. You can be, you know, you can be horizontal, you can be vertical, you can up, you can down, or you can pull this guy to a very far away and to pinpoint your, you know, your target area or your strategic location. Yeah, I'm gonna off this guy first because it will blind the camera. I don't want to do that. Just think of it. Now in the installation, you become more flexible already. The target you want to target or the area that you want to cover with the sensor and the floodlight, you can do all kind of things with it because it's no longer, you know, bound together. But let's say you are the old school guy, you still need this guy and this guy to marry together. It's simple. You just, you know, do 2 mounting, one on here and one on here. That's about it. You know, you still can be the old school, but the new school, this guy can be moved far away or to the, you know, better location. Yeah. And the last thing I want to talk about is actually the solar panel. We did not upgrade the solar panel. The solar panel actually is a SAM like before. The reason is because we find out this day the efficiency of the cell is getting damn good. Yeah, everybody can do around more than 17% efficiency. Now some even claim that about 20-25. To us, we find out with the lithium battery inside and the efficiency of the solar cell, basically you can maintain the solar panel, but of course this time we just made it white color, so that together white and silver. What we have improved is just the cable. We feel that it's very important for us. We always emphasize on the cable. We make it a bit thick so that there is less losses. This is about 5 meter long. But let's say you want an extension to another 10 meter, there is an extension cable available from our web store, SCOMART, SCOMART. But I always stress this, if you extend the cable, there definitely is losses, and these losses will definitely reduce the performance. Yeah. We also spend using the high quality connector, waterproof connector. Basically, is you just plug in. Yeah. Okay. Like this, yeah. We also have another kind of connector. Basically, it's something like that, and at the back is a USB. I don't have it with me. Basically, if let's say if one day the raining day, not enough power, and then things like that, you want to charge it with a USB, like the power of the socket, or you want to use the power bank, for example, or PC, you still can charge this guy. Yeah. So this guy basically also designed can be charged by using USB power. Yeah. So that is our direction. Yeah. So after explain to you from the 240X to the 480X with the new design of this guy, beside the technology advancement, double the brightness, all right, increase the flexibility of the mounting, make it better looking. I would say that a lot of people, when they look at it, they will think that it's white color much better looking. The one more thing that we feel that is also a great achievement for us, besides all this great improvement, is that we also managed to bring the cost down. Yeah. So if you compare to the 240X and the 480X, you will find that the price has been going down further. This achievement, we feel very proud, is because we did not sacrifice the quality, but we improved the quality, we improved the performance. We also can drop the price. Yeah. So I would say that this guy, after the upgrade, it will be the one of the very important security floodlight or the security product in our company, because some will say that this definitely will kill by 580X. No, I would say that this guy is still much affordable, and if compared to 580X, and with this kind of affordable price, you probably can even buy more units, yeah, cover more area, and I believe that this guy have the market that it tend to do. Yeah, this guy is, of course, it's not like the 580X. It will continue on with power and demo. This do not have the power or the demo. It's basically that when it detected there is a motion, or there's a people around, there's a car coming, or this this guy will on. Yeah, whether on is 20 seconds, or then you will off, or if you set it longer time, it will be 60 or 3 minutes. Yeah. Basically, this guy is a security floodlight. What does it do is actually is when it senses there are people, then it will light up. Yeah. And there's no people, it will turn off, no movement. Yeah? So I would say that we managed to make it very affordable, and in your home you can put more unit on it. It will not hurt your pocket. Yeah. So if you guys do have any question, please drop us an email, and you think what should we do and things like that, please kindly contact us, because like I said, all your feedback, whether it's good or bad, at the end of the day, it will help us to build a better product. Yeah. So thanks for watching our YouTube channel.